Hi. Hello. Today I'm going to do this reading on English. As always, remember, because I see that a lot of Latin people were like giving advice. But some of you might be sick. Yo lo hice, este collar. Y no está a la venta. No está a la venta. Bueno, comencemos. Voy a poner mi incienso, palo santo también. Y acá tengo todos los signos apuntados. También traje esto. Sí hablo español, pero no lo voy a hablar ahora. Soy en inglés. I'm going to only speak in English. But I came here and have some fun. You know, I always love to do this little ritual, even if you don't smell, but smell like cinnamon. I really love the smell of cinnamon, like sweet smell. We're going to do this. A third party thing could be ending because I have like 2 candles for some of you, and like there is 1 candle that was left. I don't know, maybe my guess. I speak in both languages. I eat also. I eat a little bit. I've always been like this. But I feel like only games thing kind of work because I had my, more release. The usual routine that I post on my channel. Hello. Anyway, we're going to place right here so it can be powering. And I'm going to do this ritual as if you will be my client, okay? And Only Gains es una rutina de ejercicio, no es nada relacionado a OnlyFans. De hecho sí está inspirado en eso, pero más por el asunto de redireccionar y usar tu cuerpo de una manera productiva, como una rutina de ejercicio, que ahí sí les muestro mi cuerpo, pero de manera productiva. Gosh, I got I got something in my nose that I don't like it. It's in there, over there. I don't know why. But I'm just going to do this picture. It will be my car. So let's focus there. My nose is not working. Hago 40 lagartijas, si te preguntas cuánto hago. 40 lagartijas por día. Sí, a veces no hago lagartijas y es levantar peso. Hago 30 sentadillas con peso, luego alterno y va variando. Hago 500 sentadillas sin peso y 400 sentadillas con peso. Así que nada, es lo mínimo que puedo hacer por mí. Sé que hay gente que hace más, pero yo lo hago sin pausa y me gusta así y ya. Es la manera como yo lo hago. Pues bueno. 40 de peso muerto. De hecho, caminar 100 metros, yo lo hago inconscientemente. Como camino 1 hora, a veces 2 horas por toda la calle y vuelvo. Y así nomás. Es como, no lo tengo tan ¿quién gana? ¿Quién hace más? Es como que no. Me gusta hacer sin descanso, como 4 segundos de descanso en mi rutina de Only Games. Tengo una playlist, ahí lo van a ver. No sé mucho de esto de fútbol, pero el deporte sí, no me baso en los partidos. Pero bueno, ya lo dije. Traje esto para los que aman el ASMR. Mi abuelita me lo dio. I have this, like, I don't know. This, my grandma gave it to me. It's pretty old. But let's change to Spanish. Pueden encontrar todo de Only Games, que es mi rutina de ejercicio, en mi playlist. Y ahí van a responder todas las preguntas que tienen de mi rutina, qué hago, etcétera, etcétera. Y tengo también música y es como yo. Lo hago 1 hora por día. Será pues 5 horas de lunes a viernes. Sí. Pero todo eso voy a... Lo miran en mi playlist de Only Games, por favor. Ahora solo vamos a enfocarnos en el tarot y eso. Ay, Dios santo. Olvidé mencionar. Esto solamente es un rato de ciencia. Porque tengo que apagar esto. Ay, ¿dónde lo apago? Ok. No puedo tener esto muy prendido. Me va a dañar los pulmones. Okay. Yo también. No trabajo así afuera. Solía trabajar. Pero normal. O sea, no es como, ay, no es más tranquilo. Enfoquémonos. Let's focus. Okay. Oh my goodness. I need to clean my nose. Okay. Oh, you can see me in the mirror. Wow. Okay, let's focus. I had a nice amarillo within sick, but it's important. I meditate a little bit, I vibe before today's video. Okay. Now that I have, let's start one by one. Tengo un buen día. Anyway, let's start because okay, first we have Aries. It will be a general advice because I don't want to get like you, because if I do love and thing, apply for something that you need. It could be love, it could be finances, it could be health, and adapt to you. Okay, it will be message by message, advice by advice. But first of all, I'm going to give you an introduction, or I will describe you a little bit, so I'm seeing who I'm connecting with, and if I don't describe you, no, it's not for you. So yeah. This will be for people that actually need it. Okay, first I'm going to describe Aries. So what else am I speaking to? Okay, it's someone that works, and also somebody that have a lot of things saved, like I have a lot of money saved. I can see here, but at the same time, it's like someone who is just struggling a little bit with like the temperance, temperance, and like have a bright future. It's not about okay. Let me pull one more. Okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's someone that wants to have a future with the Queen of Pentacles. I'll probably have this female energy also. Let me check. Okay. The Emperor. I see what so it's somebody that is building something that needs to be a little more in temperance and like having a struggle with that directly. Like has been a struggle a lot with that, but at the same time have a good future. So know that the like okay, the advice here is don't think that it's gonna be easy this kind of journey of like healing because temperance like everyone has, but you need to always be focused more on the fact that you know you have your things, you have your whatever, but it's not like always what you will think about it, what you will thought of it. Like it's more about being present, it's about taking things slowly and all I know, don't be too rough on yourself. Or, like I need to suppress that. I feel like I told you this before to this collective back in the last month, but you are doing a good job. Take your time to rest. Maybe you're contemplating a queen, but take your time to rest. Or maybe you order with your partner or whatever, and you can be that emperor wise that you always want to be, but don't like leave that to to blind you of like thinking that someone that have a lot of temperance or have a temperance like balance is someone who doesn't struggle with the same things that you struggle, you know. Hi, and you need to always be more focused in that sense because to me, even that I learned methods to cope with a bunch of things that have been going on with me, and I'm not giving random advices. I'm sorry. If you wanna, si quieren una lectura, vayan a mi Patreon. Ahí tienen el precio y vamos a discutir ello. Es lectura personalizada. Ahorita es solamente general. Vayan a mi Patreon. Going back to what I was telling you, like I had my rough times. I had my rough times. And you need to always be focused on that, you know. Let me drink. So always be mindful about it. Even I have a thing today that I need to balance myself. That you know I was needing to high on it, and I was needing to control myself because I lose my earphone. And music to me is important, so I need to do that. And always do check my emails. Be more cover. I don't know what I feel mean tight. But be mindful. You don't need to always keep everything to yourself. Be more open and you'll be more wiser. I know it takes a lot of effort, but it will help you a lot. Okay, so that's done. In all senses, you might apply that you finish only mentally, love, finances. Be more mindful about it, and everyone that is richer, everyone that is not rich, and everyone that is like successful have problems. I see that by myself. That people that have ten $10 per hour have problems, and people that have like 1K per day or something, they have problems. So be more mindful about it. Don't leave that. Don't let that stop you to like be always on. And remember that peace is when you fight for resolve something, like not literally, but like you make a change, like you fix something that happened to you. And if it's with someone that be more temp. I'm just like be more and don't be rough on yourself. Like take a rest and evaluate all the things that you deserve. I see you're tired, like incredibly. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Anyway, let's move on with Darius. Okay. First, I'm going to describe the person that I'm giving a reading. Okay. We have a string. We have 10 of goals. We have the word. We have seven of swords. We have the nine of wands. And okay. Oh, we have the stars as a reflection, and we also have the emperor. Okay, as a like in reverse. Okay, I'm going to be direct. You are not taking care of yourself, Taurus. You are not doing everything that you will tell me that you're gonna do. There is a couple days that you've been putting effort in whatever thing that you might have, whatever could be love or finances or whatever. But it's not actually what is meant for you. Like you are not letting yourself be treated right because the star is like hearing. It's like you're more into wanting to have because you didn't make nothing actually to accomplish what you were wanting to do. But let the burden of whatever goal that you might have don't affect you and tell yourself that everyone has different type of routines and everyone can achieve what you want. Because if you are not willing to take care of yourself, you're not gonna have the bright future that I was wanting for. Now the moment or the future that I'm seeing is like no. But if you change that, it will be changing for you. Like you have two patterns to choose now. To be staying right there doing that and simple habits like eating good, doing workout or whatever things are achievable and you don't need to seem in a rough way. Like you just wake up, calm, eat healthy food, calm, and that's it. Like, and even if the feeling that you will want that you have, for example, that you eat junk food a lot and you feel happy for it, attach that emotion to feel more fulfilled, to feel happy. Like I feel happy eating healthy food. I feel happy waking up and pamper yourself and make that habits, those habits I want to have with a good emotion. So yeah. Don't let also affect your personal life. I feel like for this collective is people that are single. For someone that is single, you will not have somebody that will be willing to do all the work unless you put that little piece on you. So straight up I've been like with pain that you might have in love, even though like let that go. It's not hard. Walk, move on. That's it. It can be hard at the first week, but you at least you detach from the person. Then you can detach from the bad habits that the person brings to you, like I was. You know, something that you can always be like, no, it's just the truth. But change that, I hope. We'll do that. Next, Gemini. I don't want to connect with myself. Please. I don't want to connect with myself, okay? Want to connect with another Gemini. Okay. Okay, okay. I see here what I have back then. Probably is my workout routine, but this is the Gemini that really needs to be more in rush instead of like waiting. I feel like this Gemini we're taking a lot of things out, like a lot. Love, limit beliefs, but I see that it needs to be more female energy here because there has been a roughness on you that you might have like there has been a certain type of thing that was on your mind, Gemini. And you need to let that go. I feel like you need to let that fear of like love. I was you. I mean, I was you of like third party things because that third party thing might you shock you a lot, but you don't have anything to worry about. But you need to always fight for your female energy and let that things go. And I feel like you see a lot of things with future, but it's not that you need to be always focused on like the future. It's like, well, what if I will be with this person? What how successful I was with him? Like, do you ever think like this thing of like the third time I'm telling you because I didn't understand. Ya les dije lecturas a mi Patreon. Vayan a mi perfil, ahí tengo mi Patreon o si no mi Instagram. Gracias, Denise. En fin. I was having questioning myself, like, I have a clicking moment, let me tell you. Because at the time that I was in these situationships, by my experience, I'm telling you, dear Gemini, because I'm also Gemini, um, this is not my collective, but do you ever think about, like, if this person will not be with me, I will be more successful? No, actually, it's not the way that you need to think because I see that a lot, and people don't think that some people were taken out of your life because they will not add anything to you. And for me, that I have so many situations that didn't let me nothing really on my finances, love, or growth, emotional growth, yeah. But like in the sense of like learning and like a little something was not actually true. So when I met, let's say, when I know my crush a little bit, I get so inspired and I did so many things because I was inspired about her and all of that. And I just understand it was not like them being like bad and like all the future that I missed. And that moment, I realized that I actually were not meant to be in my life, was just me that I was thinking about it. And actually, I've been thinking like in a cold way of like, what if I would be with them? Let's picture this. And even I've been doing these tarot cards, and the tarot tell me that was not actually possible that I could be doing things like my manga, my comic, like things like that, or taking risks in so many things that I didn't take the chance to do before my crush came in. Like she inspired me to do a lot of stuff. So see that in that way. I feel like once you find the person that will inspire you to do things that you don't consider reachable, you will understand that all the things that you might have, all the burden that you have, all the things that you might wanted to have with someone. And don't let that things physical affect you a lot, because in the bottom is that like there is so many pretty bodies in this world. There are so many girls, so many boys, so many people out there. They them pronounce all of that, but let that don't stop you. And finances, things like things that are not meant to you were not meant for you. And since you will discover something more brighter than it was before, you would actually understand. Because I'm gonna tell you what all the people tell you, that let that person be whatever, let the things be, were not meant for you. But if you don't let that pass, like, and be in the box, and like, all of that, you will not discover until you do the choice. It will be go the quicker. That's it. Yeah. That's pretty much what I have to say for that. So thank you, Gemini. Anyway, moving on, we have Cancer. Not the thing of Cancer. Oh, let's leave Cancer, please. Don't ask me why. Just asleep. You don't have back pain, neck. Pay attention with that. Cancer. Cancer. Okay. So I'm connecting. Okay, I'm connecting with someone that has been really, really like, it's a third party thing that affects you in all senses. Like, you give the chance to someone, all the cards will show me that for you, Cancer, that you give it a chance to someone and like you fight for them and all of that. I see so many problems, but that affect you in all senses, finances, all of that. And you give 100% of you, but this person will not giving 100% of them, and it's sad. But you had the chance to also build that with someone that you have that on your mind, but you don't actually letting that race on you. So be mindful about it, and even I feel like it's not worse only on your job that this thing affect you a lot, and take a time to reevaluate some stuff, but be mindful. Be mindful about the things that you might have, because there is so many things that you need to be more careful, and one of this is you, because I feel like you were driven a lot by someone who have a lot of masculinity, and you bring it up a lot of masculinity, but whatever, if you are a man or woman, they don't pronounce, I don't know, you let that energy to eat you alive, and you don't let the female energy that is the one that is more careful, that take care of it more in a soft way, to bring to you. So don't let that stop you from like being with yourself and fight for what you want. And you have the ability to change that, because you're still in this energy and you don't get organized, so that you will end up doing nothing. Like, you stay there. I've been there also. Like, I've been just sobbing. If I will stay sobbing, I won't even be alive. Because I've been wanting to. Oh my gosh, what is the solution? Being with God. No. Like, this is not the energy, okay? Get up, be clean, move. Because I see this coming. You have that, and you will have the chance even to be with someone that is more good and like more good looking than the person that you were in the past. Okay, and or maybe some type of situation that happened, or something that happened to you, whatever that might be. But I'm giving you a little like motivation, so you will be more out sooner. And is that someone that is looking physically good it will be on your future, and you will be, oh my gosh, you will be loading like, oh my gosh, I was subbing just for them, and with someone think them better, or oh my gosh, I was in this job and I now in the job that is 10 times better. So take the chance, reevaluate things because it's getting good. I don't want to get deeper. I might have a patron for this type of readings, but good looking, is gonna come soon. Once taught me a lot of these things. Like ones are just ones. Anyway, that was all the advice that I have to tell you, Cancer. Apply for whatever type of situation that you are in right now, and giving just general advices. Now let's move on with Leo. Leo. I like Leo's energy. I don't know why. They have a playful energy that I like a lot. I'm not gonna lie. As friends, I feel like I'm compatible with a Leo. More than that, no. I don't know. But yeah. The first card they pull out is someone who's fighting a lot. Like, what do you fight? Like, who fight for the dream? Oh, okay. I'm seeing a lot of things right now. Okay. Like the future, 10 o'clock. Oh, oof, this is not good. I see this like Tree of Swords. Not good. Not good. Okay. Okay, just. That's my brother. Let's wait a second. My brother was speaking. Anyway, um, we have this. Just trust me. The message is gonna be for you. We have in the bottom this 10 of gold. Okay, that is someone who wants to have a bright future, but I see that there is a third party thing that is kind of affecting you. To don't be in this type of thing, you are not actually wanting to be with someone or have something with someone. I see more like love energy going on, like something that was going on, like third party thing, or somebody cheating on you that you had a long time ago, and you have everything in your mind, all the castle, all the things, all the plans, all of that. Even I feel like you did something significant in your life, so you can be with them or her or them, whatever gender that you were with. And it's not deep because you are not actually taking a chance. Like you're just being in the bubble of like, well, why did this person cheat on me? Why did this person like don't let that to me? And if you let these things to affect you and you move on, because I feel like you did a lot of growth that you're doing right now, you can have that on your future. Oh my gosh, that is a card that it pull out. Okay, but be mindful that you don't need to fight. Okay, I need to tell you, you don't need to fight a lot. Okay, you just need to be with yourself, be more grounded. You don't need to fight. Like there is no such thing as fighting. Like for a lot of people think that it's, oh my gosh, I need to fight. I need to fight. I need to be. No, like when someone loves you, you don't need to fight. When some work is for you, like it will go slowly and gradually, but it's going to go. You don't need to be. You need to have discipline with everything, including love, but you don't need to fight a lot. It will go smoothly. That's when you know that it's meant for you. It will go smoothly, and that's it. So that's all advice. Apply it for whatever thing that might having or you have in your mind, but that's all the advice I have to tell you for that. We have Virgo. There we go. I like the name Virgo. Okay, Virgo. Virgo. Oh my goodness. Someone is having a good time, Virgo. Someone could be going out often. Let me see with who I'm connecting first. But someone here is the queen of the king of the thing. Yeah, okay. And someone who might want to have a chance. Stein. I can see. Feels like this in reverse. Okay, Queen of Swords. I'm connecting. This is on the reverse. Okay, I'm connecting with someone who is avoiding their problems, like going out, getting drunk, but wants to do a change. First of all, you need to do the change for you. Whatever thing that is going on in your life, you need to do it for you. Not for another person, not for, whatever, but you need to do it just for you. That's when you notice that it's good to change because you do it for yourself. Either ways you want to change for someone, you're going to have friction because you are just going with the fact that you have low self-esteem and that is not good energy, sis. Because there's a female energy going on here, and whatever type of validation that it was looking for, don't be always being like, oh my god, but they love me so much. Someone who loves you will respect your time, the effort that you put in your things, and your limits. So, for example, let's say that you don't want to sleep until 12 p.m. or 10 p.m. Like someone who really loves you, because I see that as somebody in like a partnership thing or something. And with everything that's going in your life, you need to have a limit. Like you don't need to be over pleasing with that. Like learn to control that. A way that I'm always like doing to me is like putting into my day a time limit so I can get ready, I can do my things, and that's it. So from that, don't be always looking for like be lost, getting drunk, being all of that. That was your past. Even I feel like you had a chance to like have because you have a low self value. Like all the things that you might left behind, don't let that affect you. But don't do it for likes. Don't do it for people who like you. No, it's just for yourself. It's not like you did all of these things. And don't be blind. Okay, I'm going to tell you straight up. I see that someone is cheating here. Oh, okay. One more. Oh, okay. So this energy of like someone cheating, let me clarify to you on everything that it might be having on like catfishing or someone cheating on is not gonna happen, and don't let that affect you. Like whenever person that you were with that is kind of have more masculine energy is really tired that you will think that you will cheat on them because it's not actually true. They are really tired of a lot of fights of that. They're really, really tired. And with everything applied, like you don't need to always be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to do so people will look at me. No one really cares. You need to do for you. And I know that we live in a world that is like social media. But at the end of the day, all of that we saw, we construct, we build it slowly. And the mindset like didn't caring of like is that people will pay attention for a short period of time, but at the end of the day, they will move on with their life because that doesn't affect them directly. When something affects them directly, they're really going to care. the mindset of like didn't caring is that you will overdo for someone, so you will be the respecting yourself to your essence, so they will like you. Because if I will be guided in your place, like I'm giving you this advice of like um being pleasing with all my public, I will probably be without clothing because people like that a lot, physically speaking. But I don't like to be showing a lot physically. Like I don't like always to be, with my bra, top, whatever, and be like, oh my gosh, I'm here now. I need just to take care of my comfort, or it's not for that sense. Like let's say that you want to go on like public or with someone and they like you with like a skirt really short or like a shirt really short, but the weather is really cold, but they love you, they truly adore you with that clothing. You don't need to disrespect yourself so they could be pleased. Like your health is also important in that sense. I'm speaking to you. So I hope that might help you a little bit. And really, don't let that to affect you. Moving on, we have Libra. Oh my god, all my Libras places sleep. I also have rising Libra and a sleep place to all my Libras. But it's going well. This kind of. Libras. I'm not gonna talk about numerology because that will be too long. I'm just giving you advices, okay? First of all, we have the Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh, what is so tiring? Something emotional is going on with your Libra. I don't know what it is, but it will eventually pass. It's a tear of sadness, and that might affect you a little bit, okay? Ooh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. The sun and rivers. Okay. Let me one more card here. Yeah. Okay. So you broke up with someone, right? That is the energy of like someone breaking up something, or you leave something behind. But I feel like it's more romantic, this energy. And you put yourself first, okay? Was this fresh? I don't know, it was yesterday. I'm getting like couple weeks, maybe months. But was this really fresh? And you caught this person out of, you know, and it's nice that you set your boundaries and like you put this person in their place, but you need to be soft. Like how you recognize that you are in a good relationship, how you recognize that I like someone in a healthy way, because I they bring up on me this soft energy. Like a woman when it's in tune and their energy is really soft, you know. Speaking in all type of relationship, could be women, women and men, everything. And a man, because I also see that, I see someone like put in a place that is more male, but it's like more taking care of themselves, like a girly, you know what I mean? And you're a man or like a male energy speaking, like you always will have this energy of like calmness and roughness, but it's strength into peace. Like both of you will have peace. Maybe female energy like will have more in a soft way, but like the male energy will have like in a rough way, but like calmness or like peace, easy, all of that. So it's nice that you give your place, but You don't need to see like everything black and white because you will eventually won't have this like relationship with someone that you might want to, because there are so many things that you might want to, have, and this person is bringing to you, so you need to move on. But it's gonna be certain type of things, or it's gonna be one person that you love or care about a lot, that you need to at least do the sacrifice. But not like sacrifice, it could be at first sacrifice, but then you will understand, okay, what's for better. Like, you need to be more understanding into these things. I'm gonna let this person grow, I'm gonna let this person be, and then I'm going to add a little something of like, I'm not going to rush, I'm not going to push, I'm not going to be too icky. I know there is so many things that I can work on with someone, but it's some stuff that I can deal with. So you need to be always like no negotiables, negotiable with life, business, love, all of that. And always search up the solution. Is not like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna find another person. Like, it's gonna be a time where you need to let a person heal and like let everything be, instead of like fighting, fighting, fighting. No, taking out, taking out. It's gonna be a time that you need to do that for them and you. For you is because you will allow these things to affect you. Let's say if someone is like, you want to cuddle someone and like they aren't able because they're busy with like working, and that work is really important for them. It could be everything personal, love, romantic, or something like that. In terms of like self-love, and you need to let them find themselves, then you will came and be like, oh my gosh, I'm going to give you a hug. That's the energy. I don't see that coming, but just take it easy. You're maybe too sensitive. Maybe eat a chocolate. This thing lead you a lot of things, but it's gonna be a chance that you will like have. But know that it was not the best thing that you could do, but at least it was worth it. Another advice I will tell you is that, yeah, was not good because this person have a lot of female energy. You won't be able to live without like female energy. I'm not going to work a lot because they don't heal that on themselves. So yeah, don't let that to affect you. Like, you are the queen of your life, and that's it. So yeah. Okay, moving on, we have a Scorpio. We have a Scorpio. Okay. Scorpios are loyal. I'm not gonna lie. Wait a second. I only wanted to make my environment a little more calmer. And I get really sleepy doing these readings because I ended up drained. So you can subscribe and, maybe give a like, I don't know, but it will help me. I don't know how, but I mean, it's not like, oh my gosh, it's needed. No. I need that at least in some way. All the work, it could be drained. At least a thank you. If you can comment, it will be worth it to me. You don't need to subscribe. But if you can, it will be grateful. Just a little thank you. It could be helpful. So I feel, kind of have a certain relief. If it's not, it's okay. I need to do cleansing. So let's do this card here. Okay. Third party, a classic. I see that everything. A star. Okay, well, this is Scorpion connecting with and was not driven physically for someone, but they get cheated on because of that. Like, it's not that I'm a big judger, but you are not attracted to them physically, let's say, and you were like more good looking than you actually were hoping like for them, and okay, I can continue with my message. So it's important attraction and like in all senses, but I feel like it's more romantic based. Or if it's like work, it could be that you always thought that you need don't look to be good, you don't need to look good, but always is important for the eye to be pleased at least. That's what I learned. And to me, that someone is not attracted, let's say physically, because that is not the first thing that I see in someone like the booty, to be general, like the chest, like big chest, whatever. At least I need to have certain type of attraction, soul to soul, or like mindful. The mind is speaking of like they need to wait. Okay, like I was explaining to you, I don't need to like feel attracted in that sense, like physically, but at least my mind need to be pleased. My ears need to be pleased all the time. Like I like when someone have that type of pitch and they talk like in a way that is more intentional. So from that, I'm telling you, if it's a relationship, you lack a lot of desire into this person, but you were with them because you know that this person was good, but they ended up cheating on you, and they even got some financial stuffs into their favor, and they left you with a little bit of money, let's say. You were judged a lot by people, but you were blind a little bit. You give the word, you give everything in all senses. But just know that even if some people like have their needs, you also have your needs. Like you need to be pleased and communicating open. And for the next thing, like always know what you like, and don't be just because it's good, you know. It needs to be fulfilling as well. Like that's why you're with someone. I hear this quote of like a couple that it says we're still are doing that until this time because we love each other, we care about. And if we don't, like we can still enjoy like all the time it's enjoyment for them. Of course, it's gonna be rough moments, but you need to, you know, also be happy, not just good, like really good, you know. I hope that will be helpful. That is all for my Scorpio. Sagittarius. Apply for everything, like I was saying. Apply for everything. Sagittarius. Okay. We have first the Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like more given. Okay, I'm seeing you. I'm seeing you right now. Okay. The Magician. Oh my goodness. Huh. So, I see that someone wants to succeed financially, but they were like not getting what they want. Like not hoping, putting in action, be more transactional, and like trying to be in balance, but they ended up don't be what they want. It could be also in love that you see that this person was like kind of good, not really good, but at the end of the day was not working, so now you're fighting over that. But don't be too rough. Solve you a little bit more so you will have better like understanding and more brightness. And don't once you achieve that, let's say goal, don't let that be saved like, oh my gosh, I get this job or something. So I'm continuing to work and save all the money. Now invest, create. You can even do more, but solve you a little bit more. Be more in touch with your female energy. And be more creative. Everyone is creative, not just me, not just, you know, everyone is creative. So that's all the advice I have to tell you. Once you're more creative, I feel like you will achieve more. And we're hoping for it. Get in touch with your inner child. That's gonna get in touch with them, please. Mm-mm. We have a Capricorn. Capricorn going on. Okay. Okay, the energy I'm getting. Okay. 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 So I see that some of you. Oh, that is a black cat in the bottom. But I'm seeing this energy of like someone who have a lot of plan, like didn't give a plan, like don't bring something, but have a lot of things in their mind that were more like, no, no, I'm not going to do that. Like before the thing even happened, like you don't give it a chance and you were like more overthinking, but you finally are more like in your king energy and you let that phase behind so you're not nurturing other people. But I feel like the place that you want to be now is not like cutting off and like being moved on. Like it's more about being softer. Soft you a little bit more. I know I've been trying, but you want to be this person, you know, and you are that. But also learn to don't like. let all those things eat you, and like let some thoughts be, like observe, but then let it go. You know what I mean, Capricorn? It's like let thoughts be, observe, and let them go. It's not like you need to avoid some thoughts that you have. So in that way, your Queen of Wands energy will be more in touch. You are good looking. Yeah, but don't be too physical. Control that energy. It could be on your advantage sometimes, but that energy, physical, you handle that, you learn to control, but also be grounded. Like the way that I learned to control that needs of like, you know, like grounding all the time. So yeah, observe your thoughts, but don't avoid them. Observe peacefully, observe, and then you can analyze or just be, but just observe. Be patient with yourself as well. You don't need to be like, I want to be a millionaire. Tomorrow I will have 1 million. No, everything is gradual. And if someone tells you that they were having $1 million one day to another, the secret actually is because they probably were working 8 years ago, but society care more about the $1 million that they had tomorrow, even they could have, but not all like the effort they will have like 6 years ago or like 5 years ago, you know. Anyway, moving on, we have Aquarius. Aquarius. Okay, my phone is kind of dying. Rest, please, Aquarius. Okay, I'm connecting someone who likes to fight. Someone. Okay. 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 My back is hurting. I'm so sorry. I did also work out today. I work out. Anyway. I'm seeing someone who loves to be feisty, like fight a lot. And fight is good, like fight for your dreams, but don't with other people. Like every time that you go out Aquarius, that you just want to save all the money for you, just want to be in this energy of cutting out. But actually, the fight that you need to have and like the cut that you need to do is not with all the people, but it's more related to a female energy. Very important. It could be a partnership, but it's eating your life. Like even though it's on you that you don't let yourself solve you, like be more calm and peace. And someone that have a female energy is taking advantage of you for that sense, because there is a lot of women that take advantage that you don't calm yourself, you know, and there is a significant energy being here that it needs to be clear out, it needs to be out, but you are not letting that to be, you know. And that is the thing that actually you need to cut that, and then you can be more in peace. You're blind by other people telling you you're bad, whatever, but actually, who were bad is the person you were, and that person really was using that kind of things, of course, of like manipulation and stuff like that, Aquarius. So it won't be seem like, oh my gosh, like they're not criticize me, but they're speaking bad from other people, like in a third person way. Like when someone is trying to do this, it's like they speak bad about other people, and they also are making themselves shine more than others. So also is that manipulation, that They're speaking back from others of like, oh my god, blah blah blah, but not actually getting good criticism, because good criticism is like, you know what, but they can improve in this, but they're really bad, but they are not just seeing the good and the bad side. That's when you know that it's good criticism. It's just a bad side. That's it. So yeah, don't be blind. Take action. And that female energy is really affecting your life. You will change that, your life will change. Okay, applying everything that you have. Even self-care, that you might want to criticize other people, but you're not actually putting effort. So yeah, that's all for Aquarius. Now let's move on to Pisces. Pisces. To finish this astrological moment right now. I will save this life. Don't worry. I will completely save this life. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, let's start with this one. Okay, I'm connecting with it. Oh, it's not very light, this Pisces, but have a lot under my, have a lot of fights. Oh. You are in good health conditions, Pisces, that I'm connecting with. However, let that third party thing that happened with someone don't eat your life. I know that you had a good future with them, but they were not meant for you. I'm telling you directly, because there's so many fights that you have, like a chance that you might want to, but then you discover that they were in a third party thing, and like they have a bright future now, and you want to fight for that, but even if you try at least to have that with someone, because I see that it's very romantic, you won't be able to please how they please this person. Like, you won't be able to, Pisces. Like, whenever thing that happen, it could be romance, it could be work, it could be health, it could be things that if you are good, like, you might want to, you're maybe taking care of yourself good, but that thing that you are not like hoping for that or something, but just know that wasn't like everyone can recover, but I feel like this is more of love, that you can be fixed in terms of healthcare, but in terms of love, I'm feeling more that it's like, let that pass. You can achieve, you can like have this mindset of like, but what if you're so focused on that, you're letting other things behind yourself? Like, be more focused on you. Okay, so from that sense, you will be able to be okay. Just know that they're okay. Like, happiness can be found in so many senses, but be okay with yourself. You know what I mean? And love can be found in different type of ways. And for everyone, there's one person. And yeah, in terms of health, I see that you have a lot still to give, but you need to also let yourself to feel sad. Then get over it, and that's it. Because if you reject sadness, and it's gonna be show up in body pain, and that is not good. Also, like, you were done with these third party things, and you want to fight for something more stable, but just know that maybe the person they want, Pisces, was not for you. And even if you try your best, I'm warning you also, the only thing that you will get through it is being a third party thing again. which is don't, which is not something that you want. So be mindful about it. From this person that I'm speaking to you, they want maybe in the present. Let the person pass, and the next one, we're not gonna be this way, you know. But don't let that chance to be like out of sense. Like from this person, they might have in mind, skip that, and the next person or this person will be for you. That's what I'm getting. Or will be better. So that's all the advice that I have to tell you, general, or for whatever type of situation you were. Let that pass, and the next, will be so much better. So from that, I hope that you will enjoy. And to all my collective Monkyvers, I have also an advice. Don't spend your money, you will be a person that you're not. Like, be mindful and be wise with your money and all of the balance that you have. Keep it maybe some for you, maybe. Not everything that you need to say, but be okay with it. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much, Monkyvers. My body hurts right now. Really. My body hurts. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I hope you like the candles, all of you. Anyway, have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you came. I hope bring you some peace and some solution to your life. And thank you for being here. Bye. Have a good day or night. Bye.